It's coming! Oh my god, already! Please leave me alone. Please. Can I shut it out? Can I see it running towards me on the camera feed? Oh my god, please. Just kill me! SCP The Endurance. A game I never expected to see anytime soon. But boy howdy am I glad we have it, because this is truly a passion project. In the making since 2015, it kind of took a bit of a hit and then saw a resurgence in 2018. But the developer has been working so hard on this one. I believe their name is Elefelen or Elefelen, something to that extent. But they have worked on it for such a long time to try to bring two very distinct but very popular and built-up franchises, SCP and Five Nights at Freddy's, together into one beautiful amalgamation. And here I am, on a Sunday night in 2022, playing this for the first time. Who would have thought? This year just keeps getting better and better for SCP. Oh boy, am I ready for this.
Are you tired of lackluster food and cell conditions? Or maybe you ended up in a solitary room for inappropriate behavior during your daily routines. Worry not, Class D personnel. We got you covered. Behold,
this is great.
The Endurance, our brand new program. We want you to put your skills into practice in a variety of tasks currently unattended in our facility. As you know, SCP is an organization pieced together to make the world a better and safer place for both humanity and our specimen. We're like a giant mechanism. To sustain its perfection for years ahead, some maintenance practices are heavily required. Recently, we found out about a few faulty parts holding our facility back. But thanks to our brilliant management, a swift and organized removal of said defects has been arranged. And that's where you come in. We need you to fill in these empty spots to keep our organization running. Don't let your lack of qualifications be a concern. Presented solution is just a temporary measure, so you won't have to struggle for long. It also means you have a limited time to gather an additional food service for the next year. And who knows, if you happen to be a bad boy, you could shed some light on your future and say farewell to your nasty solitary room once and for all. Sounds amazing, right? So
does
join
sound
us
good.
right now. Log in with your credentials in the terminal, and you will be presented with a variety of jobs to choose from. We count on you, Class D. Let's make our world a happier place. Together.
Yay. Night 1. Okay, we're in. We're just going straight into things. I guess I chose the night shift job. Makes sense to me. Maintenance. Ronald is calling. Hello. Let's play tutorial.
Hi there. I'm Ronald.
Hi.
Welcome to the Endurance program.
Lovely to be here.
You chose, or perhaps you've been forced to work, as a night guard here on level D. Tonight, I'll be teaching you how to operate this junky camera system. I'm a maintenance engineer, so keeping this crap in decent working condition is basically my only duty here, so I'd be the best person to draw you in. No worries, I'll go easy on you. And just don't tell the rest of the staff I said that. They would love to see you running headless. I don't really share their attitude though. As you can see, there's a PC station for your disposition. It's rocking an early version of our software on it. Hence there's that weird terminal thing on a monitor to your right. But it's not as complicated as you'd think. Its main purpose is running some essential commands and logging in since user interface assets aren't ready for that yet. It also powers up a camera system, which is an essential tool for this job. So, you absolutely need to keep this thing running. For security measures, the passwords on every computer here in the facility are changed every day. Since you're a Class D and you have no permissions around here, I'll be leaving a sticky note with a passcode for you.
Oh, very secure.
So, shall we try to see if you'll be able to run this thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to remotely pull the plug in your area. Cutting off the power means you'll have to boot this machine up again from the ground up. Here's what you'll have to do.
Okay.
Flip the lever on the wall in front of you to get your room some juice. Then power up your PC, that boxy thing on the right of your table. You'll have to wait a few seconds for it to boot up, and then it's going to ask you for a password.
Oh my god.
Type in whatever's on that sticky note. If done correctly, we should be able to speak again. Ready?
Do it. I'll just learn the hard way, it's fine. I also realized that I'm probably should be enabling cursor capture. Okay, I'm back, and we should have a cursor this time. Believe we do, maybe we do, hopefully we do. So, flipping the lever, booting on the PC, waiting a couple of seconds, and then I'll have to prompt, or there will be a prompt for me to type in the password. This is almost certainly going to happen on the fly when they cut the power. Sounds awful, and I'm going to have to do some crazy typing on the fly. 3 op incorrect password. Does it need a hash? Hash 3? Hash 3 OBP? Okay, good.
Looks like this is going to be easier than I thought. Well done.
Nice.
Now, let's familiarize you with the cameras.
Okay, let's do
There are
it.
3 floors for you to watch over. Each has a set of cameras.
Terrible cameras.
Some of these hang in dark places and have been equipped with lights. If there's a flashlight available, a text in the top left corner of your camera
I know this
feed will
room.
appear. Pressing Z on your keyboard activates the light. Of course, you have one of these flashlights with you in the office as well, but you need to keep in mind, all of them consume power when used. Sounds like now would be a good time to talk about power management.
Yeah.
This night's an easy one. For practice purposes, you've been provided with unlimited power. Unfortunately, tomorrow there will be a limited energy pool for your night shift. Things that may drain your electricity are lights, PC, camera system, ventilation,
Really?
and the door.
Everything?
Yes, that door on your right. Hence that usage meter is overloaded. But there are ways you can
Jesus.
save some of that precious energy. There's a link to the ventilation system on Cam 2D.
Cam
By
2D.
clicking on a server unit on the left, you're able to toggle ventilation on and off.
What?
But you have to keep in mind, we're deep underground. You still need to be able to breathe. Another way is putting your PC to sleep when it's not in use. It consumes less power, wakes up crazy fast, and starts right where it left. You can do that by pressing X on your keyboard.
X.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's a replica of a mask of SCP 035.
Oh my god, there's
Being a
loads.
guard among these crazy abominations is no easy task, but it may help you fool some of them. And that's it. I need to go help the others now. Remember what I said. And be sure to make use of a library on the left monitor to look those SCPs you're about to encounter up. It may save your life. Hang in there, and good luck.
Thank you. There's a lot of mechanics, but most of it seems to be from the old SCP games. We got the mask from the second game. We got the camera feed from pretty much all of them. I am down here, and we have 3 floors to look at. This is insanity. This is clearly 173's room. We know that cell way too many times before. The rest of it seems mostly okay. I think this night is going to be a bit of an easy one for us, so we should be okay. Ventilation system seems a bit crazy. Something to do with breathing and not breathing. Fix that. Don't know what that is, but fix it. We can turn off the power to everything, which will put the usage down to 1. But that seems like a really bad idea because we have to boot up the PC and type in the password every single time. This is me not being able to breathe, I think. That's what this is. And I think I'm already too late because the PC's off. Oh no, I've already killed myself. Can I do it again? Please? Oh god. Oh, it's 6 a.m. It's fine. It's fine. Easy peasy. Oh boy, am I in for some fun. Alright. Let's progress into, I guess, night 2. Let's do it. Okay. For the first time, we are in. 12 a.m. Presumably we have to get to 6 a.m. Look at this. That's pretty. Clearly an SCP going on there. I guess the hardest part of all of this is that we're going to have to deal with entities that we both know and don't know, but we're going to have to deal with them in a Five Nights at Freddy's way, which is going to be even more interesting than I could ever imagine. So that's booting up, and then we have access to this. So we've got the ventilation feed, which is telling us that it's spinning, basically, and the SCP library, which will tell us slowly about the SCPs that we're going to encounter, which I guess at the moment we aren't going to encounter. There's a man. There was a man. Where's it gone? So I can shut that, but it does use power. But presumably what we're doing here is we're opening a gateway to an SCP to allow all sorts of interesting things into the room. Gonna just let it happen for a bit and see what happens. So we've got like a quick power off of the PC by pressing the X button here. And then I guess I just hit this power here and it turns right back on instantly. Okay, good. That's good to know. So I'll turn it off for now, because why the hell wouldn't we need it? There's something in the distance here. At what point do I shut the door? I don't know, but we're already down to like 80% power. But I guess we're on like 1 AM, so it's not too bad. Clearly something's trying to come in the vents as well, so I'm going to turn that off. This thing's just going to stare at me. I'll just let it happen. And then we have another key for the lights here in the room, in case we have to kind of like scare something away in the typical kind of foxy fashion. Huge vent in the left as well. All sorts of vulnerabilities. But I guess we'll go take a look at the camera feed. 106 is coming out. Is that going to be... Oh dear. Hi? Game over. His real name is Larry. Cheers. Time of death 145. Okay, so there was a 106 problem. Not too bad. Typically with this stuff, you just learn the hard way, so there isn't really a lot we can do. It's interesting we have to power on this every single time as well. I'd like to be able to turn off the lights independently, that would be nice. It seems like the lights are going to be a feature that's almost always on. So let's get this password up and running. SNHMV. Sweet. That's loading, everything's loading. So we don't really have access. Oh, it's one. Or in this case, 096. Well, that's probably the fastest I will ever die. So we figured some things out. 106 appears up in the top corner here. 096 appears down here. Potentially it comes through the door. Don't really know. Guess we'll find out. OBWP3. Log me in. Okay, so if a body appears down here, we basically can't look to the right. It's good to know. And we're in. So I'm going to just hide this for now so I feel a little bit more safe. We are on like 4 power usage, but who cares? There's also a button that I need to remember how to press for getting the mask on me. Oh, it's just, you just go down to here, don't you? Okay. To put on the replica of 035, which should apparently distract some of the SCPs from view. Interesting. I'm going to leave this open and see at what point this goes wrong, basically. Let's get to the camera systems, because we haven't done that yet. Oh, never mind, we're dead. And of course, for anyone new to the SCP Foundation, we're basically, as it mentioned in the video, this organization tasked with the containment and research of anomalies that exist throughout the world, that have existed always throughout the world, but nobody ever really knew about it because this SCP Foundation has done such a good job of kind of containing them and preventing them from getting involved with everyday life. The idea is that by researching and understanding these SCPs, we will further be able to contain more of them, and hence keep the world as a happier, safer place. Okay, stop you. I just need to remember how to get to the camera system. Okay, that's 096. We ignore that. Oh, here we are. Yes, of course. Down in the corner. So 173's cell's looking pretty calm, although that looks like a sort of weird 173. 173 is an entity that moves whenever you blink. So naturally, if we switch off and back, maybe we would see this thing move. Maybe the lights will go out, something like that. 106 is here and we're dead again. Okay. This one's a tough one. It's night 2. There's like 100 entities. Ooh, but we got to the pocket dimension. Okay. So 106 is an entity that kind of is able to permeate through almost any surface. And he owns a pocket dimension. In Containment Breach, this pocket dimension looks very, very different, but he kind of like lurks through it. It's how he is able to kind of jump in and out of reality at will. Not sure if I'm going to make that jump, but I guess we can't do nothing. So we may as well try. Well, I don't know, actually. Alright, screw it. No chance. We'll learn that as we go along. It's weird because there's so many... Each entity kind of has like this unique thing about it that it's able to kind of do and react. And so, whereas in Five Nights at Freddy's, basically all of the animatronics, you know, they did a thing. They would typically walk around, they'd find your cell, and when they get to you, they die. This one's got all sorts of fun things. I mean, look at that. We looked at 096, and there's literally nothing we can do now. As soon as you look at this entity, that's it, we're gone. We just gotta wait, it's coming. Oh my god, already. Please leave me alone. Please. Can I shut it out? I've tried so many times before. Can I see it running towards me on the camera feed? Oh my god, please. Just kill me! Just do it! Maybe I can choke us both out. Turn the vents off. We don't need to breathe. Oh, so the cameras are tied to the PC system, which makes sense. So we got 173 down here, looking very funky with 3 legs. Oh no, please, no. I switched away. Okay, I think we're good. We've got a little bit of time that we can do that. It's not too bad. And we got something here? Oh, I've locked that now. What did that do? Ooh, need to shut that. Okay. So let's experiment turning these fans off. So this stops the ventilation system, which prevents me from breathing. So we've got a little bit of time that we can do to save energy, but we have to turn it back on after a while to be able to breathe, basically. And it looks like of the entities that we've seen so far, yeah, everything's going a bit blurry, so we need to turn this back on. And we can slowly breathe again. So as I understand it, we've got whatever entity happens to be out here in the forest. We've got 106 who would appear through the walls at any point, and I guess that would be related to putting the mask on at that point. We've got 173, who is a thing. Ooh, I've turned the PCs off. Okay, so 106 is coming, so maybe the mask is going to be our kind of protection against this. Yeah, you can hear the laughter. And we're safe. Okay. Not bad. Let's turn the PCs back on. Boop, 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 bah. So here I am, looking down the corridors, mostly safe around me, which is good. So we can jump to some of the other floors. Oh, that is horrific. Anything going on here? Ooh, yep. I don't know what this is. Whatever's up there, I'm really not hoping it's going to be like 939 or anything like that. And so I guess this floor here, floor E, is where there's going to be some really nasty things. And it looks like we can lock the doorways to some of them. So maybe this here is what is. We can only have one of these shut at once. And I think that this is probably related to 049, the plague doctor. Someone who is able to see this hidden disease within people and is obsessed with curing them through hideous means. Please! Let me leave. Okay. Oh, I think that's a 106. Yeah, over there. Mask on. Okay, we're actually figuring it out. Not bad. Of course, we've only really come up against 106 and 096, but if we can get through the others, we should be okay. And the reason why they all have funky numbers is because SCPs are designated with a number when they come into the Foundation. It's the way of cataloging all of them. On the SCP wiki that kind of like has them all documented, we're up to, well, many thousands now. That's for sure. What is this? What is this? How the cameras help us, I'm not entirely sure yet. Like, why we would want to turn the oxygen off, if only to save power, seems a little bit confusing. But I'll just do my best. Okay, so there's something coming in now. I kind of need to turn the oxygen on first. Then I'll put this on, and hopefully whatever was in there is going to be okay. Ooh, I hear loads of legs. Ooh, okay. That's a 173. Don't blink. If I had a blink button, I would not be pressing it. Don't move. Don't even flinch. Just stare at it, and hopefully it will have an opportunity to leave. Can't move while we're looking at it, so I'm not exactly sure how this would work. Can I look away? Nope. Can you leave? If I take this off, I'm screwed. I know it. It's just me. 035. Enjoying a nice spot of monitoring duty late at night? Who tattooed a smile on your face? Go away! Oh, 1062? Oh my god, it came in. That wasn't part of the bargain. That wasn't part of the plan. It came in. I don't know why I've decided to look away. I'm just... This is a good thing. Wow. That was both awesome and terrifying. I'm pretty sure floor E isn't going to be much of a pain at the moment, so we should probably just monitor floor D. And we're going to be largely okay. Something creepy's lurking in the forest still, but I think it's just more for visual purposes. We're going to be okay. It's going to give us an opportunity to read about some of these, but we're going to have to do it kind of on the fly. So the fact that I can't even survive normally means that if I have to survive also while reading about SCPs, this could be interesting. But it's the only way that we're really going to be able to kind of get on top of things here, so I think it's very important that we do read about them. So, 173 is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon band spray paint. Object is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while in a direct line of sight. Okay. That was the worst one. I don't know what that is, but that was the worst. Almost interested to leave the ventilation once it opens, just kind of open, to see what drops in. I'm not entirely sure what it would be. Let's check the library anyway. Line of sight must not be broken at any time. Personnel assigned to enter the container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. What is that noise? What is that noise? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't like it. Power this off just to save power. Can't use the cameras when this is happening. I don't know why I'm panicking. Turn this on. Okay, gonna leave this open just to see what pops out, because I'm really curious, and I think that knowing is half the battle. So if we get attacked by every entity, 106, you ruined my fun! You were not meant to come in and hurt us! But maybe we'll go to the pocket dimension? Okay. So we'll try and find a different way out then. Ah, this looks a lot safer actually, this path. This beautiful spinny rock. Oh yeah, this is fine. Do I have to jumping puzzle my way over this? This is hell! Larry has been known to enjoy torturing victims, for sure, and this certainly seems like torture! G, G, E, and J. Okay. One of the funny things, actually, about this keyboard is that it is an American keyboard layout, but I've set it to the British keyboard layout on my PC. Don't ask me why. Everyone always complains. They're like, why don't you just change it to the other one? And the reason is because I know how a British keyboard works. So I just have to ignore all of the markings on my keyboard and go based on memory for what I know a British keyboard is, because it's just completely wrong, essentially. But there we go. Oh, I let that up. I should have not done that. Oh well, there'll be other opportunities, I'm sure. So I guess while there's not really any... What is this, like, mass down here? While there's not any reason to use these camera systems, we could probably just power the PC down. You're still out there. So I'm waiting to see what comes out of this. That's what I'm most curious about. Here we go. Show me the goods. I think I can finish my document by the time I get to the end of this. Have some lights. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported by the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance, that sounds 106E. We good? Okay, 096 still there. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. That's disgusting. Origin of these materials is unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. Okay, we finished that one, and it seems like we're about to get visited by a very, 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 very fun friend. So I just look. Have some lights. I'm staring. And I presume we're now just locked in a perpetual state of death. I think what's happening here is that if we ever get to this point where I'm having to look at 173 in front of me, in person, it's already game over. It's just a matter of when. So these are for those times where you're at 4 a.m., you see 173 and you're just holding out for those last little bits before the inevitable end comes your way. Because there really is nothing else I can do in the facility now. I'd love to be able to shut this, but I can't. You see this? I got to put the mask on. Please tell me I can still look at you. I'm still looking, okay? I'm still looking. Okay. Hello again. I mean, my guy's got eyes of steel. This guy's a champ. Unless the Foundation took his eyelids off. Hopefully not. But at the same time, it's keeping me alive, so I'll take it. I quite like this 173. It looks very cool. Neck snapping might be a little tough with those little wire fingers, but they're probably a lot stronger than you think. We're at power 13%, so either the power will kill us, 173 will kill us, or if we get an 096 spawn right at the knees here, we're also super dead. I mean, I've done everything I can at this point. It's just waiting. One of us dies first. You know, oh. This is fine. 5%. Oh god. 4%. Come on. Jeez, the 6 a.m. 2. 1. Come on. Oh, it's game over. We did so well. Nice try. So I think keeping an eye on 173 is the goal here. If we can do that as fast as possible, we can prevent him coming into the office. Hence, we can prevent our inevitable death. MJCRW. Log me in. I should learn the, I can't remember what it's called, the alphabet that the military use. The like Mike, Django, something. I'll learn that alphabet while we go. So at its lowest, we can only really be at 2.1. Unless we power everything off like this. But I realized that was a massive mistake, so I have to boot the PC on every time. And now we've got none of this. Ooh. Oh, I heard you. It wasn't in time. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're back though. Okay. Second attempt. Third attempt. Second real attempt. So in this case, we don't get the giant rock this time. So it really is just a case of heading over there. Can I not go up here? Can you take me back? One of these places I need to go to. As to which one, I don't know. But I guess we'll just leap our way across and hope. Jumping puzzles have always been one of my worst things in video games. I hate jumping puzzles with a passion. I can't do them, basically. It's just impossible. Oh. I guess I'm a liar. So, coming all this way was for nothing. The only real feature is the portal back over there. But it's too high for us to reach. I guess I'll try and get to the other island. Oh, I don't know though. Each one of these rocks they have a little bounce to them. Can I make this one? Oh yeah, I can. Over here, over here, over here, over here, and clear it. Nice. Touchdown. Okay, this looks kind of important over here. Let's try going up here. Maybe round the back's the way to go. Might get us a way round. That one's quite high. Oh, can do it though. Up on the top here. And I made it here. Why? Is death inevitable? This is probably part of the cruel joke. There is no way home. I actually reckon that portal there might spawn in different places. And I probably made a mistake coming over here. So this might end badly, but I'm going to try and... Okay. Next time we'll see if we can get to the portal and go through that way. Let's go find our boy. 173. There you are. Stretching his legs. Good to know. Oh, 096. Okay. Can I just switch to a different floor? That might be the quickest way to do that whenever I spot it. Turn off the power. Give ourselves a bit of usage on that. So far there's 860, and there's an instance 2 there, which is even more interesting. It is... Oh. Yeah, turn that back on. Is that on? On, good. Okay, I powered down the PC while the mask is on. I think that's the best way to save power here. Keep everything going. Power back on. And we should be able to go and find 173 again, who is in here. Okay. Good to know. It is predatory in nature and will display hostility towards anything nearby 860 instance 1. 860-1's dense fog. So it's the forest. It's a protector of the forest. Oh my god. Let's keep that shut. Oh. Okay, it's in there. Good to know. Let's just power down. Let's just chill. Okay, it's gone. So it in the distance there is probably a pre-warning that it's going to come nice and close. We've had that open before. It didn't really do a whole lot of anything, so it's going to be okay if we close that. I hear 106. And back to the camera system. Okay, 173, 173, 173. It's already made it to this floor, I think, which is bad. Unless it went down. Could have gone down. We might be able to prevent it coming up using the lifts. But realistically, I've just lost it. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Things coming back. Good to know. Even using the camera system turns this thing on. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. It's going to be back to a staring match again. Can I just put this on? I've got time. We've got some wires we could tie it into. People are relatively okay. Put the mask on. You wouldn't kill 035, would you? You would. This is really tough. This is a very tough game. I'm very happy though. One thing that I was a little bit worried moving into it was that it was going to be too easy. But no, God no. Not at all. Very happy for it though. Do love a challenge. So you are here already, which is not ideal, but I guess we can work with it. Pop this off. Okay, so this thing's come to see us, so we'll give it 30 seconds, and then I'll shut the door. We'll see if that tactic works. 106 coming in. Turn the PCs off, save some power. Look at that, we're at 1.1 usage, although did turn the vents off. Oh god, power back on. Oh, okay, we're good. 096 in the camera, not good. Shut this. Okay, ventilation back, nice. Turn this off, get a bit of ventilation safety, stare at 173 some more. This really is going to be the main thing, I think. If we can keep 173 at bay, and always keep an eye out for 106, we might be onto something here. And then 096 is just kind of like this little curveball that will come in at some point and ruin our day. But there ain't a whole lot we can do about that, other than, you know, close your eyes and pray. Quite literally. Ventilation is off, so we should get a blur any second. Yep. Turn it back on. Alrighty then. What was that? There's a noise. Something scuttering around up there. I really don't know what that is. Okay, power off. 106 came to say hi. We've also got whatever this thing is, I don't know the number yet, down in the forest. So 30 seconds, close that door. Power this back on. Oh god, I gotta shut that door. 096. I really gotta shut that door. 096. 096, I gotta shut that door. 096, I really gotta shut that door. Oh, 096, I gotta shut that door! Oh, no! I feel like if I don't think we would have been able to turn that off in time. BHE at %. That's a mouthy password. It's one of those work auto gens, huh? And we're in. So, find 173. 173 is in 1C. I'm just going to go ahead and immediately turn off the ventilation system. And then go back to staring at 173. How do we save power? Usage 2 seems really good, considering that... Oh god. Even with the PC off, we only save 0.9% power. So it feels like one of the most efficient things to do. Oh my god, oxygen, please. I can't even read what state that's in. Okay, this thing's come back up. I want to get the number of this thing. 860, okay. 106 has come to seeing us on the left somewhere. Alright. Power up. Usage level 3. What's causing level 3? Okay, I guess it's the fans. That's bad that 173 moved, but as long as we can keep an eye on it in a place, it's going to be okay. So 860, remember that. 860, 860, 860. Need to turn these on. That thing's still far enough away that we should be okay. So I've got to be really careful on the doors as well. Power the fans back down. Oh, get rid of that. Oh, it's gone again. Stare at 173. Do anything we can. Does this consume power? Does having the log consume power? Oh, go in. And I'll no, I need to fix the ventilation system first. I was going to power this down to save power, but that was a really bad idea. Okay. Nothing's gone. Good. And we can breathe. Good stuff. So really it's 096 that's the biggest screwball here, because it appears down here when this thing gets close, when 860 gets close, remember the number, then we're uber-duper screwed. But what can you do? Usage 2. I think if we can keep it at like a solid 2 this entire time, we might be okay. Oh, that's the fans back on. Did I need them on? No, we don't need them on. I'm hoping that just having this door open, there's a whole forest out there. Surely that's a good enough intake of oxygen. Turn this back on. Have a bit of a breath. Keep an eye on 860. Make sure it doesn't get too close. 173, you've been an absolute Chad this game. I love you. Stay there, for the love of God. I think we're successfully managing to deal with 173, which is nice. Oh god, I had to do so many things at once then. Okay, ventilation's on. 106 is kept at bay. 860 is kept at bay. Good. Managed to stay alive. Okay, 860's back. Nice. Hello. Good to see ya. Need oxygen. Oxygen in cases of emergency is going to be really tough to manage. So far, we've been lucky to avoid them. Okay, power off. Do this. Keep an eye on that and just make sure it stays at the back there. This kind of looks like Siren Head now, these two little tree limbs over here. It's very spooky. Servers offline. Yes, because I powered them off, didn't I? I remember this. Okay, you're still there, which is actually a miracle. You're still there, which is also a miracle. Just stay there, okay? Stay in the distance. You stay there, I'm happy. Okay, oxygen looking a bit low. Give me time to breathe. That thing's staying out there. Oxygen off. Power is so tight. PC's off. 173 moved. But we did it! Oh, yes! The first real night. What? That really is an endurance. Holy God. Oh, but I think we finally got on top of things. That's really, really cool. So, as is consistent with almost every Five Nights at Freddy's game, there is likely to be 5 main nights and then 1 mega night 6 at the end, potentially. But for sure, I think that I will probably carry on with this game and definitely tackle the rest of the nights easily. That's really, really fun. And I'm really interested to see how some of the other SCPs will come into it and what exactly we will need to do to manage them in the facility. I think perhaps managing the power, I should probably turn all of the power off a lot more, but it is very difficult to have to type in that password. Either way, this is completely free to download, so if you think you could do a better job, go ahead and download it, and then report back to me at just how really difficult this game is, because it's very, very tough, but incredibly enjoyable all the time, so thank you very much to the developer. You've done a great service. This was well worth the time that you've invested in it. So, if you'd like me to play more, please let me know in the comments down below. And until the next time, goodbye!